Listen carefully. Gopal and Varun and Muttu would go swimming in the sea in summer. They would sit down and watch the waves tumbling towards the shore. They did chase the gulls whenever they saw them flying over the oyster catches. They did skim tones if the sea was calm enough. 26 bounces was Gopal's record. Varun had only ever managed 2. Whatever did they, whenever they went, three of them were always together. The 3 of them were always together. Now, open your book. Open a book. Come to the question answer. Here you listen the what? Then listen the passage. Now, what you have to do? You have to read the questions given below and then listen to the passage and then again take the correct answers. So that I grade 2 times for you. Right. Now, we are going to read these questions. The 3 boys went for dash in the sea, either for bathing or for swimming. What? Yes, swimming. They went for swimming and not for bathing. So, what you have to do? You have to tick swimming. Right. Second one. The way they watched the dash tumbling towards the shore. What? Waves or dolphins? What tumbling towards the door? Yes, waves. So, you have to tick waves here. Then, the gulls were flying over the dash. Where the gulls were flying? Either in the sea or an oyster catcher. Yes, oyster catcher. So, what you have to do? You have to tick that. Fourth one. When the sea waves dash, they would skim stones. Whether it is calm or rough. Yes, calm. So, tick calm. The sea was very calm. Then, dash was Gopal's record. Either 26 or 36. What was Gopal's record? Yes, it is 26. So, you have to tick 26. Right. Now, we are moving to the next skill. In order to develop your speaking skill, there is one exercise for you. Listen. Talk about yourself using the clues given. You may start like this. For this, what you have to do? You have to talk about yourself with the help of the given clue. And one is done for you. See, when I was a little boy, I had a red cycle. Okay, this is done for you. You have to talk. You have to practice to talk like this. Okay, second one. On the first day of school, what you did? Yes, you used to cry, you used to go happily, like that you can speak your experience. Yes. Then third one, as a child, I spent my free time. How you will spend your free time? Yes, by playing games, by drawing, like that. No, you can mention that. I used to admire. What you used to admire? Whom you used to admire? Yes, you can write that, either your teacher, or parents or friends or any elders, like that you can write here. Fifth one, last year at this time I was dash. Yes, last year at this time what you did? Yes, you may write exams or you may write your homework like that, or you may play chess like that, you can write that. Now, I really enjoy dash. What you are really enjoying now? You can speak like that. And seventh one, while I was dash, while I was in, you can write any place's name there. Okay, you can talk like that also. I have never visited dash. You can speak about the place you never visited ever. You can speak that. So, do one thing. After completing the session, what you have to do? Open your book, use this clues and practice speaking. Okay, practice speaking with the help of these sentences in order to develop your what? Yes, speaking skill. Next one. Turn your page. Now we are going to the grammar exercise. What it is? What it is? This is about determines. Before seeing this, we can see one video for your better understanding. Okay, shall we move?
Determiners. Look at the underlined words in this example. Some students like to study in the morning. The word some points to the noun students and the points to the noun morning. These are known as determiners. A determiner comes at the beginning of a noun phrase to point out the noun or noun. For example, I have a few friends. May I have another glass of water? A determiner tells us whether the noun phrase is specific or general. For example, my sister is a doctor. Here, my is specific determiner and a is a general determiner. When you refer to someone or something specific, use a specific determiner. Some specific determiners are the, my, your, his, her, its, our, their, whose, one's, this, that, these, those, which. When you refer to someone or something in general, use a general determiner. Some general determiners are an, any, another, other, what, some, many, more, most, a little, less, least, a few, fewer, fewest, each, every, either, neither, whatever, whichever, all, both, half, one, two, and so on. Words that act as determiners belong to different parts of speech.
Have you seen that video? Yes. Now come to your book. Here. Note to the teacher is there, no? Come there. What is determiners? Yes. Determiners are words that are used before a noun. What? Determinants of words that are used before a noun. Okay. What do you mean by noun? Can you define a noun? Yes. It is refers to name, place or animals like that. Okay. Next point, a determiner describes a noun or and functions like an adjective. What that will do? A determine describes a noun. What it will do? It describes that noun and functions like an adjective and it acts like an adjective. What is an adjective? Yes, it says more information about the noun or it qualifies that noun. It is called adjective. Here there is one picture, no? Come to that. Yes, here one girl is there, no? There are many flowers in the bunch. Only few are fresh. What this girl is saying? There are many flowers. Here many is determiner. Then only a few are fresh. She is also saying what? Only few flowers are fresh.